your first thought?
That's crazy. How could that be?
Tonight, James Comey on the record, the blockbuster interview, and his charge that President Trump is unfit for office. Startling revelations from the former FBI director.
This after the president called for Comey to be locked up. CBS 2's Cristy Fajardo with the interview gripping a lot of the nation tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's already trending. In that interview, the former FBI director calls the president a serial liar who treats women like meat. James Comey sat down with ABC News as part of a media blitz to promote his new book.
I had a flashback to my days investigating the mafia, La Cosa Nostra.
Even before it aired, excerpts from former FBI Director James Comey's exclusive interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos were grabbing headlines. Comey saying President Trump demands loyalty like a mafia boss.
And I'm not trying to, by the way, suggest that President Trump is out breaking legs and shaking down shopkeepers. But instead what I'm talking about is that leadership culture constantly comes back to me when I think about my experience with the Trump administration.
Ahead of the broadcast, President Trump was on the attack about Comey's soon-to-be-released tell-all memoir, firing off 5 tweets in the span of 2 hours. One read, "Slippery James Comey, a man who always ends up badly and out of whack. He's not smart. Will go down as the worst FBI director in history by far." But Comey made it clear he doesn't think much of his former boss either, suggesting the president may have tried to obstruct justice and was not interested in getting to the bottom of Russian interference in the 2016 election.
Is Donald Trump unfit to be president?
Yes, but not in the way I often hear people talk about it. I don't buy the stuff about him being mentally incompetent or early stages of dementia. He strikes me as a person of above average intelligence who's tracking conversations and knows what's going on. I don't think he's medically unfit to be president. I think he's morally unfit to be president.
But the president insists it's Comey who was unfit to be FBI director. He has said he fired him for his handling of the Hillary Clinton email investigation, reopening the case just weeks before the election. Comey says he acted out of duty to country, not politics.
She's going to be elected president, and if I hide this from the American people, she'll be illegitimate the moment she's elected.
Mr. Trump seized on that information, tweeting Sunday Comey was making decisions based on the fact that he thought she was going to win, and he wanted a job. Slimeball. Comey says he learned he was fired right here in L.A. by seeing it on the news. So far, the president has not tweeted after the interview aired. Back to you.